Hello friends, how are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name is AlJ and I'll be doing a reading for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, when I was tapping into your energy, I was seeing a wasp. And when I see wasps, it's kind of the energy of like knowing that pain is our best teacher, that um, sometimes we go through things that are painful in nature so that it can teach us a little something about ourselves and the world around us. Um, Sometimes we need to bump our head so that we can be on our way, right? Sometimes things need to crash and burn so we know what to do, what not to do, all the things. So that's what I'm picking up on for you. I'm going to be using the regular, degular, Rider Waite to do your spread. And I'm going to be using the Moonology Messages Oracle to get you any advice moving forward. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this. And yeah. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. Lastly, please bring forth messages for the collective of Sagittarius. Please bring forth messages that are going to touch their mind, their heart, their soul, and help them align for the highest good of all, please. Thank you and amen. Sorry if y'all can hear all that noise. As soon as I hit record, everybody wanted to start making noise outside the window. All right. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Okay, that is too many cards. Jeez. Everything just started going crazy as soon as I hit record. Come on now. All right, there we go. For Sagittarius, please. There's one. There's two. And three. Okay. So we have Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. We have Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Whew. All right. Sagittarius. It looks here like you're in a position right now where you're you're being encouraged to trust what you know, right? The Queen of Swords sees with clarity. Her vision's perfect, right? She can be objective. She's good at setting boundaries, things like that. And I'm getting you need to trust this sense that you have, because there's something here that is having you feeling like you're missing out or you're not getting enough of something. Perhaps you feel left out in the cold, abandoned. You're just not getting, something is not up to par is what I'm seeing here. You're being encouraged to take the first step here to move away from that, right? You can see that something's not doing it for you, and you're being encouraged to like move away from that. So not exactly sure what part of your life this refers to, but this could literally be anything. This could be a relationship, it could be a job, project. But let's see. I feel like I need to start with the Page of Pentacles, so that's what I will do. All right, why is the Page of, okay. The Sun, the Page of Swords, okay. One more, please. Ace of Wands, yeah. The Hanged Man here at the bottom of the deck. We have the Sun, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so you've had enough time to sit and look at your situation from a different perspective. Some of you guys, you feel like life hasn't really been moving, right? And in this downtime, you've been able to gain that clarity that I told you that you have. And what you're being encouraged to do here is to define what happiness looks like to you. The Page of Swords is an information gatherer, right? It's a student. And tries to pick up information. And what I'm seeing here is that it's looking at the sun, which represents your happiness, your freedom, clarity, joy, right? And we have the Ace of Wands here, which represents a new, passionate, fiery beginning. It's also my green light card, and it's all clarifying this Page of Pentacles, which is taking the first step into something. It's not fully developed, but it's just, you know, trying something and seeing what sticks. And I'm getting that you're being encouraged to move. So a lot of you guys have had life on pause here, and you're being encouraged to go towards what is going to make you happy. And a lot of you at this time already know what that looks like. So you're being encouraged to move in the direction of that. All right, to something that's gonna not have you feeling like this, like you're missing something, or being left out in the cold, or not being paid enough, or not getting your worth, or something like that, into something that is going to make you feel successful and recognized and all the things. So let's look at the Five of Pentacles, because what is that thing that is making you feel like you're not getting what you deserve here, or feeling lack of something? All right. We have the Page of Swords again. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords, the Magician, and the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a self-worth issue here, right? Not a self-worth, or self-doubt, I think is more accurate. Because what I'm seeing here is that you want to manifest something, right? You want to bring something new into your life. You want to better your circumstances, because I'm getting that whatever you're dealing with isn't good enough, or it doesn't feel great. You're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles here, which tells me that you have the time, the energy, the money, the resources, whatever it is that's required to bring this new thing for yourself, but you're in your head. And I think it's time for you to look at how you're getting in the way of your own joy here. Some of you, yeah, it's a self-doubt that's getting in the way of you being able to start is basically what I'm getting, because it feels like you haven't started yet. You know that the situation's not good, but then you're doubting your ability to create a better situation. So you're just not doing anything, but you have the awareness that where you are is not where you want to be. And I'm getting that like nothing is going to change if you don't change it. Okay? I just broke the deck again, and we have that Ace of Wands again, which is the green light. It's lighting the fire under your butt here. Okay? So why is the Eight of Cups here for Sagittarius, please? Yeah, there's a little bit of self-sabotage in this energy, Sagittarius. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, a lot of it actually is what I'm getting. Right, the Five of Swords is the self-sabotage card for me. The Devil is anything that keeps you feeling restricted, keeps you from progressing, toxic patterns, whether it's thinking, habits that you have, things that keep you feeling small. And with this Five of Swords here, like I'm getting this is a self-sabotaging tendency, okay? You gotta snap out of it. I'm getting it's the overthinking that's kicking your ass here, okay? All right, so what is the Eight of Cups? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Okay, the Hermit just flipped out to my left. Two more, please. Okay, Seven of Swords and Page of Cups. All right. This Ace of Wands, like I'm trying to tell y'all that you need to be moving is like what I'm getting. All right, so we have the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Cups. All clarifying this Eight of Cups. Some of you guys are being encouraged here to look at yourself, right? There's a bit of introspection that needs to happen here. You need to look at where you have been, who you are now, and where it is you're trying to go, right? Because I do see that there are opportunities available to you, whether this is from other people or just like situations that are presented to you, and you are aware of them, but you're moving in the opposite direction of them. The Seven of Swords is an avoidant energy. It is like skirting around the issue. It's you know, it's not very direct. It's inconsistent. You know what I mean? And I keep getting this card, this Ace of Wands. It keeps coming up, and I'm shuffling these cards, and I'm seeing that there is a need to be direct, for you to go, for you to know what happiness means to you, and to commit to moving in that way. And I feel like, Sagittarius, not gonna lie to you, I see that you're not doing that, right? You haven't taken the step. A lot of you guys, you're feeling this lack in your life because of a self-doubt that's happening here, right? Which is getting in the way of you manifesting the thing that you want. And so I'm getting, you need to walk away from this tendency to avoid, to evade, to be inconsistent, right? To overthink is also what I'm seeing here. Okay? Yeah, you gotta try, Sagittarius. Like, nothing gets better if you don't try at all. If a situation sucks, you don't make it better by pretending that it doesn't suck. You don't make it better by not trying to actively make it better, right? The problem doesn't go away just because you put your head in the sand, right? And so, Sagittarius, you're being encouraged to be a little more proactive here in your life, okay? So that's what I'm getting. Let's see what we have here for the Oracle cards for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, I just shuffled the deck, and we have the Death card here, which is something needing to end so that something new can begin. And I'm getting that you're aware of what needs to end, so that you can create space for the thing that you actually want to manifest, right? And I wanted to say this because I feel like it's important. A lot of people hear manifestation and feel like it's an active process, and it is. And also, we are in a constant state of manifestation. So if you are not making a choice, that is making a choice as well, and the world will still move around you. So you're still creating your circumstances, even if you're being passive. So some of y'all need to hear that, okay? So we're gonna go into our Oracle cards and see what we have here for you, Sagittarius, for advice. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask thee, please bring forth messages of advice to Sagittarius, please. Anything that would touch their minds, their hearts, their souls, and help them align for the highest good of all, please. All right, what does Sagittarius need to hear? Strength. And then we have the law of attraction. That's funny because I don't typically talk about manifestation, and that came up. So I feel like I need to read these to you because I feel like the advice is pretty much clear. Like, you gotta get out of the struggle of like being in your mind and not actually moving. But I feel like reading this is probably gonna be a little more helpful. So let me do that. Moon Mastery. Really wish this was in alphabetical. Oh, well, it is. Okay, there we go. Law of Attraction, Moon Mastery. It says, whatever you want, you can make it happen. Trust yourself and your power to create. Work your magic. You have mystical powers that you've used in the past, and you can call upon them again now. This card, wow, I promise I can read. This card calls on you to work with the law of attraction. The more you believe in yourself and your power to create, the more you will see that you are actually already doing that. So do it consciously. The intentions that you set for yourself have untold powers. We humans don't realize how powerful we are until we start to play with our magical energies. Embody your intentions now and work towards them in whatever practical way you can as you move in the direction of your goals. Start by becoming really clear about your desires. Once you have that clarity, write down your wishes at the next new moon. Just doing that will galvanize your intentions and steer your next steps. Visualizing your dreams will also help you to achieve whatever you're aiming for right now. Feel your wishes as real and already come true. Feel it in your body. You can create your desired outcome. Additional meaning for this card. You've made magic before and you can make it again. Expecting the best will often attract it. Self-doubt stops manifestations. Distance yourself from naysayers. Speak your intentions into being. About this symbol, women have used the moon to make magic for millennia. Now it seems maybe it's your turn. Remember, you can simply tap into your own magic. Yeah. So again, I'm getting it's about knowing the magic of who you are and knowing that you're capable of creating new things, and nothing is going to get created that you want if you're not actively trying to make it happen. Yang Moon. That should be towards the end. Yep. Yang Moon, Strength. This card calls for you to draw upon your inner resources. It's time for you to step into your power. If someone or something has been making you feel less than, consider the possibility that this is actually a soul challenge to you from the universe designed to urge you to believe in yourself more. It's your time to shine. You have everything you need to achieve your goals, but you need to show the universe your resilience and strength. Now is the time for you to move out from the shadows and into the light. There is nothing to be gained from cowering in the shadows at this time. False humility won't get you anywhere. Don't sell yourself short, and don't even try to convince yourself that you don't have what it takes. You really do. The first step now is to think about all those times in your past when you got through big challenges. Doing that made you the person you are today, and you have all the resources you need to keep going. That Nine of Pentacles, you have the resources, right? Additional meanings for this card. Don't be a wallflower. Go first. Transformation is possible now. Be bold. Make the first move. About this symbol, the yang and the yin-yang symbol can be seen to represent the masculine energies in all of us versus the yin, which represents the feminine energies. Yeah. Strength. Right? This is about you remembering that you have the resources to create the life that you want always, and that you're always in a constant state of creation, right? So if you don't do anything, if you're in a situation that feels like this, but you're not doing anything about it, that's all you're going to continue to have. But if you take the first step and you believe in yourself and you make the necessary changes, you can start to bring in new opportunities for you, but you do have to move. Okay? I hope that helps, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me as a creator. It helps people who don't know I exist find these readings and they get the help they need, and we can create community like that. If you want a personal reading, I absolutely do those. Make sure to go to the link in my description box. And yeah, I'm rooting for you. I hope that you get out of this analysis paralysis and, you know, start betting on yourself because you deserve it. All right. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.